Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Art Therapy Thursday, and of course this is an impromptu coloring stream. Usually for Art Therapy Thursday I do it as a recording, but I'm home and I'm in a mood. Hubby left this morning at 4:30 this morning, so I've been up for a while. I have had way too much coffee, and yeah, I want to get this done. So hello everyone out there, all of you wonderful, wonderful people. Hello Dawn, all my lurkers. So we're going to continue on with this one. Hello Jamie. And we're going to finish it. We are. How is everyone today? Yeah, Shyla says hello as well. Daddy is not here. He's not coming home today. Go lie down. She's been a fuss all morning. So as you remember from yesterday, we finished off the candle and the bird and all of that fun stuff. Oh, I'm sorry that you have a headache, Jamie. I hate headaches. I had one the other day. It was horrible. I'm going to switch it over to the close-up camera so you can see a little better. And we're going to start over here on the pumpkins and finish this side up here. So let's get started with a bit of green. We're going to use fresh grass. I'm just going to put in a bit of green here, and then we will put in the fall colors. Hello, Ashley. Okay, that's fine. Hello, Debbie. Oh, I don't have that book, so I couldn't give you any suggestions. If anybody has that book and can give Jamie some suggestions, that'd be fantastic. Hello, Della. Hello, Jen. Hello, Emmy. Hello, everyone coming in. All right, now I'm going to go in with some red. Not that deep of a red. So we're going to use salmon, which has a nice orange red to it. And coming off the center and going into that green a little bit. Turning that green a little bit brown. Like that. Hello, Shannon. Oh, be careful walking and texting. You know how that is. You know that's dangerous, dear. Oh, wow. I am not getting into that sort of stuff. I was watching Shannon this morning and she was talking about her cards and stuff, and I was tempted and went, nope, I'm not doing it. Nope, 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 nope. Shannon did get me started on a new picture. I did not get as far as she did. Have you tried the Prisma Premieres or not the Prisma Premieres, the Prisma Verithins, or let's see, what's a good hard pencil? Faber-Castell is a good hard pencil. Their classics are really nice and hard. Thank you. Now I'm going to add a little bit of a yellowy orange, going right into that salmon color. And if we get this finished up before the end of the 2 hours, I might do a little bit. You've tried the Crayolas and the Polys? Huh. Yeah, Jen uses gel pens. Jen uses gel pens for her mandalas, and they look fantastic. Shyla, that's enough. So if we get done up, I have to be done up by about 1 o'clock. That's when Bob's going to be landing. So I do have to be off here to take his call. But if we get done up before then, maybe we'll do a little bit on the picture that Shannon's doing that I started with her this morning. Hello, Yana! And now we're going in with some bumblebee. And just dragging that orange out to the edge. If you find that you have a hard line, put down your color and then just take your color that's touching it and just feather it in. I'll show you how to do that here in just a second because I've got a couple of hard lines that I don't like. Yeah, yeah, the polys might work well on it. All right, just Lyra polys the polycolors would probably work well too. So I'm just feathering that orange just really lightly into that yellow, eliminating that hard line. Because I don't want a hard line. I want a nice soft line. Like so. Just for the fun of it, yeah. I have done that and it is actually quite fun to do. Now we're going to grab some brown. So I'm going to grab a light brown. I'm going to use ochre. Well, it's good to know that, I am the dog put her to sleeper. Alright, so I'm just going to use this brown, and this leaf is going to be a lot more of the brown tones than the bright tones. Actually, I'm just going to blanket color it with this one, and then we'll come in with some darker brown colors. And hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing, not just the back of my hand. Oh, well, that's fine. That's always a good thing to do. Those people annoy me. Something fierce. They're so annoying. Now I'm going to take some rust. They do actually smush together quite nicely, yes. Not as well as Prismas do, but these do blend very beautifully. And they layer nice too. I like them better than the Prismas. Personally, because they hold a really good point really, really, really well. So I have sent an email out to my contact from um, Artex, and as soon as I hear back from him, I will let you guys know what he says. So the color I'm using right now is called Rust. It's a nice orange-red color, sort of a, oh goodness, terracotta. Oh, words are hard today, words are hard. And now we're going to go in with some cinnamon. And in these really small detailed pictures, it works really well with the really fine points. And then last but not least, we're going to use coffee. Smushy, smush, smush, smush. Are you going to see how many times you can make me say smush today? Not in a smushy mood. All right. Is she snoring? Now I'm just going to go over with the ochre again. And I'm just going to blend all those colors together, smoothing them out. I think I might need a nap. Bob left at 4:30 this morning and I tried to go back to bed, but I just couldn't sleep. So I've been up since 4:30. Da-da. Yeah, throw everything at it, Jamie, and see what comes of it. Ink tints are really nice. I like them. And on coloring books, Jen is right. It's usually better to activate them with either an alcohol marker or a Tombow marker than it is to activate them with water, because some coloring books don't like water. Oh wow, Jamie, that's bad. Shyla has started snoring quite a bit more. All right, now we're going to take our basalt gray and we're going to do these little stones. I'm going to do them quite dark for the shadow under the candle. That's the word. All right, now for these little pumpkins here, I want to do them white. So we're going to take Pine Needles green. Nope, that's not it. It's this one. Oh, there it is. And we're just going to do the shadow areas with a little bit of the green. Let me know if my hand is shadowing too much. Christina. So just going down the ridges, down the edges of the pumpkin here. We've got some yellow to add to this one here for the candle glow. So we're going to add the yellow. And shadow area here. And a little bit darker from underneath. And then we're going to take our Prisma white. Yay! Ashley, aren't you supposed to be getting your braces? So, somebody ask Ashley if she's supposed to be getting her braces today. Alright, so I'm just going to go back in with the pine needles and just darken up a couple of areas. Alright, and then we're going to take our ochre and we're just going to fill in the top there. And that is it for that little pumpkin. And we're going to do the same thing on this little pumpkin, I think. What do you guys think? Should we do it orange or should we do it white? Oh dear. Well, Christina, just don't stress about it and wait until they get everything. Wait until you get them all figured out. Don't worry. Don't worry too much about it until they call you. So another one like this. All right. It'll make the key stand out on it anyway. Yeah, I had that same scammer. It was funny. What's even worse is they did that and they also said that the immigration was after me. And being an immigrant, that scares me. So I contacted immigration and talked to them at immigration and they said, yeah, no, we had the same scammer. And he actually called the immigration officer at home and tried the same scam on him, which I thought was hilarious. Yeah, they tried to say that myself and my family in Canada would get arrested and that we were wanted for drug trafficking and money laundering and this that, and the other thing. It's like, oh my God, really? If he didn't have my INS number, my old INS number, I wouldn't have been so worried about it. But he had my old INS number. So it had me a little concerned. And basically there was a data breach at INS. And somebody hacked the INS server and was able to get into that information. I don't have an INS number anymore because now I'm a citizen, but I can still lose my citizenship if, somebody was to press charges against me for something. Oh yeah, I was in a, you know, if he didn't have my INS number, I probably wouldn't have worried about it. But the fact that he had my INS number kind of, freaked me out really bad. But I contacted the INS and they said, yeah, no, we had that same scammer try to pull one on a officer of the INS. And it's like, really? Yeah. Like, how stupid can you be? Yeah. So I'm just going through with a bit of yellow around the stars as well as the edge here where the candle's going to hit it. Okay. And then we're going to add the white and blend that all in. Yeah. I didn't have that problem, but INS is scary enough on its own. You don't have to. Hello, Dan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm going to do the little stubby here. So we're going to take the ochre. The ochre, not the okra, the ochre. All right, and then we're going to take some coffee. Like so, and then we're going to blend it in with the ochre. Like so. And then we've got a stem that's holding the key, so let's do that. We're going to take a bit of green. So I'm just using the pine needles green because I'm going to blend it out with another color. But I want the shadowy areas to be a little bit darker. Yeah, I'm glad they got it sorted though, because sometimes that can take a long time to sort. And what's worse is if INS decided to, they could have deported you until they got it sorted, which would have been worse. So I used a little bit of the salmon And then I'm adding the yellow. So this is Bumblebee. I'm just pressing a little bit harder on the edge of the salmon just to spread it out, like so. Oh. Ochre and coffee. Ochre and coffee. Yeah. All right. Now for the key, we are going to use Ecru. Ecru. It's ECRU. And we're going to take this one, a little bit of mahogany. Yeah, as long as they got it sorted out, but I probably would have been terrified. I was always worried about it. When I first started dating Bob and I went to come down here for a visit, my ex decided to call the border and tell them that I was jumping border and kidnapping my children. So, yeah, I got banned from going across the border and arrested at the border. So it's really scary to have that happen. So I wasn't intending on either, but, you know. All right, so just continuing with the gold and the mahogany, I'm using the mahogany to add that shadowy depth area down the center of the key. Now, should we do this in gold or should we do this as a ribbon? It was horrifying. You know, and to tell you the truth, you know, when they throw you in jail at the border, it's not fun. Hello, Dion. Yeah. Well, that does help if your parents have already naturalized. So, yes, I was a jailbird. Well, no charges were pressed, so technically no, I wasn't. I was just told that I couldn't cross the border. So you think we should do that in gold? Do it as gold, not ribbon? So I only have one suggestion. So that's the suggestion we're going with. We're going to do it as gold. So I'm going to take the mahogany and we're going to work up the edges here. Like so. Yes, yes, it was worked out. Basically, they put a ban on me traveling to the U.S. through that border for 6 months. Now, I still, to this day, do not travel through that border. I'm terrified of that border. Going from the US to Canada, there's a couple of different borders that you can go through. And I don't use the Peace Arch border anymore because of that. I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just it stresses me out so bad and gives me a panic attack every time I even think about going there. So I just don't use it. Where I go is closer to the other one anyway, so it's better to use the other one anyway. So just spreading that mahogany out a little bit with the gold to get a nice shadow. Welcome back, Dawn. It's a key. I don't like silver keys. All right, so now we're going to do these little leaves here. So let's start with some green. And then we'll go into some salmon. Oh, thank you, Jan. So it seems that I may have to turn on members only or subscriber only chat if we're going to have any more of these wonderful little spammers. You did. You got them all. Now I'm going to use some lemon. Well done. And that is why you will never be fired. Well, that and the fact that I really like you. Yep, that's what it is. Yeah, if you use that too much in chat, they will pop their little heads out. Okay, so we're going to do the steps here, the walkway. So we're going to take our coffee. Yes, you earned your keep today. So we're going to take coffee and we're going to do the shadowy areas around the stones. Well, Dion, yeah, I'm sure that they will at some point be back. So. You was hovering. I knew you were. One of you would get it. Now I'm going to go in with the basalt gray. Now the other question of the day. Should we do colorful pebbles Or should we do natural pebbles? We've got colorful, natural, natural. Yes, sparkles for Jen. All right, so it seems natural is outvoted, so we'll do natural pebbles and balance out this dark area up here. All right, so we're going to use both. It's always your answer, both. So we're going to use the light gray, which is listed here as silver, but it's a light gray. And I've got to sharpen the basalt gray. So I'm just basing all of the pebbles with the silver gray. Not worried too much about making sure that it gets all the way to the edge, because I got to add some other colors. All right. Aw, thank you, Ashley. Don't you have your dentist appointment today? Aren't you supposed to be getting your braces? So I'm just taking the basalt gray and I'm going to turn off this light because it's making a huge shadow under my hand, which is blocking everything. That's what I thought. She was supposed to get her braces today. She got her braces and went back to work? Sheesh. Well, yeah, there's trees. There must be some sort of bugs in the wood of your house. Because the woodpeckers wouldn't do that unless there was something to eat there. So you might want to, have an exterminator come in and take a look. Okay. Almost done with the basalt gray. Now we're going to take some black. Yeah, unless it's making a nest, that's true. But if they're just pecking at the side of the siding, then it's usually because they found bugs. They found something there to eat. Oh, there's somebody at my door. I will be right back. I don't know why there's somebody at my door. So I'm going to finish up what I'm doing here and go check. Wasn't expecting anything. All right, I will be right back. All right. So I don't know what it is. Should I open it? It says it's for me. It looks like it was beaten up pretty bad. And it says it's an Amazon package. So do we get to have an impromptu unboxing as well? Because I don't know what it is. I didn't order anything. All right. Let's see what it is. Open, open, open. All right. Well, it is well taped. All right. Oh, I know what it is. I did order something. You guys want to see what it is? It's not embarrassing. It did come from Amazon. It wasn't supposed to come for a while, so. No. Oh, somewhere around here I do, Jamie. Somewhere around here I do. So, this is one of the last sets of pencils that I'm going to buy this year. And next year. And the year after. Well, I didn't forget that I ordered them. It's when I looked at the tracking for them this morning, they said that they were still in China. So, so I was not expecting them yet. So we have unsharpened Charisma Color pencils. They don't seem to fit in this box very well, though. I don't know if it's because they're bent or... I'll put the white one over there. Because this one has one too. Maybe they're just supposed to fit really tight. Not sure. So yeah, that is what was in the box. So there's 72 colors in all in 2 different boxes. So let's take this one. Oh, of course, they're in no type of order. So I'll have to go through and rearrange them, of course. But there's, between the 2 of them, I think there's 72 pencils. I think there's 48 in each box. But they're pretty. And I will go through and test them against the Prismacolors and that sort of thing. That will be Friday's video. Shh, nobody saw that. Hi, Ronnie. So yes, that is what was in that box. More pencils. Like I need more pencils. Alright, go back over here. Yeah, when I checked the tracking on them this morning, they weren't even in the US, so I think their tracking system is behind a little. Alright. And I know there's only 3 months left, but Christmas is one of those months. Just saying. So I'm going back through with the silver, blending that together. But I have one more set of pencils that I will be getting that I know I'm going to get, whether I have to purchase them or not, is a different story. But I do know that there's one more set of pencils that I'm going to purchase, and then I'm going on a no-buy for a couple of, well, until things are paid off a little more. So yeah. Yes, get some food, Dion. If you're hungry, eat. Alright, so now we're going to do the stars. The stars in the sky. Alright, so I'm going to start with lemon yellow. And we're going to go a little bit deeper with some bumblebee. I think got a bit of green on my bumblebee. And we're just going to add some yellow around the stars. And then we're going to take a bit of parchment. Alright. Thank you, Shannon. I am going to go here and go here. So if anybody is watching that is not a subscriber to the channel, you will not be able to chat because I am going to be turning on the subscriber only chat. So which will eliminate our lovely little spammers. Ah, okay. Yes, I will be getting the Artex. I do have two sets of pencils that have been purchased that will be coming home with Bob when he comes home from his trip, and the Artex, and that is pretty much the extent of my pencils for the foreseeable future. She is speedy. She is the master of, yeah, don't be doing that stuff in this chat. Hello, Michaela. All right, so I'm going in with pine needle on this lovely little leaf here. And then we're going to go with the ochre. And then we're going to go with some wood. Like so. All right, now we're going to do the teacup. So we need some blues. Jen. You guys are horrible. I am not buying any more. However, if I receive more, that is not my fault. So how's that? The ones Bob is bringing from Canada have already been purchased long ago. Thank you, Yana. I do have them all. You are pretty correct on that one. I don't have all the pencils. There are actually several different sets that I don't have that are on my wish list. Just saying. Ah, Chief's on my side. Now I'm going through with Bumblebee. Oh, I have several of them on my wish list, but I am trying to behave myself. Now we're going to go down the edge of this one. So this part here is going to be the yellow, and the outer edge and handle is going to be the blue. I do have a couple that are on pre-order, but yeah, no art supplies. Unless I absolutely am out of something that I'm in the middle of using and didn't realize I was out of. Thank you. Yeah, I will be doing a full review of them on Friday. I have to rearrange them, swatch them, and that sort of thing. Those are Catherine's fault. Just saying. uh, yes. But I found the Charismas on Amazon Japan about $70 cheaper than they are on eBay or anything like that. They're not the old Charismas, they are the newer Charismas that are still in production. The old Charismas on when you can find them on eBay are really expensive. But I was told that these are pretty much the same formulation, that they have proprietorship or license to use the formulation that was originally used in the Charismas. So just finishing up the teacup here. And we've got the heart there. So let's do our little heart. So I'm using Scarlet. And we've got a bit of a shadow under the heart, so let's put that in. I'm going to use Basalt Gray for that. Have a good day, Dawn. Thank you so much. Hello, Deborah. Welcome, welcome. So now I'm using Rust just to give it a little bit of a shadow. And then we're just going to blend that back in with the Scarlet. All right, let's do our tea. And I'm going to use, do I want to use ochre? Yeah. I'm going to use ochre for the tea color. And then we're going to take ginger for also for the tea color. For the shadows of the edges of the tea. I personally don't put things in my tea or coffee, so it will be the proper color of tea. A nice caramely brown color. That is a fantastic idea. I am doing the same thing. Just cozying up and going to color. All right. Then we've got a shadow here, like so. All right, now we're going to take some of that silver gray. And we're going to flick that up through there, giving the look of steam. And then because it's just such a special kind of tea, we've got some little magical little bits there. And I'll probably put in a little bit of gel pen for that. All right. We're going to get this picture finished today. All right. Now I need this one. We're going to start with almond on our little fella friend here. Now, is that a leaf? I think that's a leaf. I think that's a leaf. Looks like a leaf. Or it could be a bit of grass. What do you guys think? This little spot right here. Don't know what it is. Thank you, Jamie. I'm not quite sure what that little spot is. It could be grass. It could be a leaf. Maybe I'll just color it as grass. Yeah, I think I'm just going to color it as grass. Dirt. It's green. Yes, that's the way we're going to do it. It's green. So I've got some celery, and we're going to color it in the same colors that I used for the grass. I'm going to shadow it because it's shadowy. And then we're going to do the hedgehog. So we're going to do the main part of the hedgehog in tones of brown, but then we're going to give her a funky hairdo. We're going to give her quills a funky hairdo. So I'm starting off with almond. And then we're going to go in with the ginger. I'm sorry if you're laggy. It may be me that's laggy and you're just perfectly fine. Because that does happen. And let's see. Now, I have a feeling that this is a foot. But if it is, his feet are very weird. Okay. So this is quill here and here. Just making sure I get the shadows around the quills. I'm just going to do this as his foot. Just because I can. My page. Do what I want. Oh. Yeah, so make sure that you're not behind on the stream, first of all. And if you are not behind on the stream, I'd suggest going out and coming back in. All right, now we're going to get some pink. So literally it's pink. And do his little ears. And then we're going to get some watermelon. And we're going to do the shadow areas. Like so. And now we're going to get jiggy with it. Take pencil brands for 200. Nope, no, you are incorrect. It was not a pencil brand. So we're going to use some cool colors. Let's see. That one, and that one with a little bit of this one. These are the colors we're going to use for his quills. Crazy, crazy woman. So we're going to start with Blue Horizon. And I'm going to turn the page so I can flick in the direction of the quills. Yeah, she was joking. She was making dad jokes. Oh, that's bad jokes, not dad jokes. Sorry. All right, now we're going to go with Blueberry. Try not to break off pieces of your pencil. Now, with these little dots, I'm trying to leave enough room around them to put some yellow in for highlights. I'm just watching where the quills are going. Like so. Excuse me. Now we're going to put in our little yellow dots. And I'm going to avoid sneezing in your ear. Hopefully I succeeded. And I'm just going to put in a little bit of yellow around each dot area here. Oh, you weren't live. Well, thank you. Sorry if I didn't catch it in time. And now I'm using aquamarine. Just getting the tips of the quills. Like so. And then we're going to take a little tiny bit of yellow. And we're just going to put little bits up at the top here as well. Like so. Awesome, Yana! I don't think that's the reason, but, you know. So there is our little hedgehog, and we're going to take some black for his little nose. And for his eyelash here. And there we have our little hedgehog. Now we've got some leaves back here, so let's get those done. Absolutely. So I'm using pine needles, and these leaves are going to be quite dark. I missed it. I missed a quill. Looks like I missed one there too. Trying to make sure I get in between the quills without coloring over a quill. Like so. Alright. Put in some yellow just to get those a little bit brighter against that dark green. Like that. And then we're going to take fresh grass and we're just going to go over top of it, putting in a little bit of a brighter tone in some areas. like that. Awesome. Sounds like fun. Now I'm going to start with some emerald green on these ones. And then we're going to go in with some orange. And some bumblebee. And then for our mushroom, we are going to take salmon, orange, and scarlet. Ooh, nice. Sounds like a good lunch to me. So I'm taking the orange and I'm going underneath the little bubbles in the shadowy areas here. And then I'm just going to brighten up a little bit of it here so that when I go over it with the red, it'll come up a nice bright orange. Because I want it to look like these little bubbles are light. So I'm just going to give them a little bit of a glow. Alright, then we're going to go in with the salmon. And we're going to just come off of that a little bit. Darkening up that orange. Like so. And then we're going to come in with the red. Yeah, that sounds yummy. And hello, Joyce, if I didn't say hello. Sometimes my head's down when people come in and I miss you. Oh, and Yana, I still have not received your postal address. So if you want to send that to me in a Discord message or a message on Facebook, that'd be awesome, so that I can get that out to you next couple of days. All right, so the underneath, we're going to use a little bit of red up here in the top of the shadow. So where the bottom of the Okay, great. And then we're going to take some lemon because we're going to make this glow as well. we're just going to blend that right into that red, making it a nice orange. Like that. Now if you have a hard line, just take your orange and just soften it. And then we're going to add a bit of orange to this part here. And then down the stalk. And yellow into the stalk. And that gives us a nice bright, well lit little mushroom light with little lights on top. Just blending that all together. Like so. Just going to add a little bit more yellow. To this area here. Like that. All right. So we are almost done. Let's do this little branch over here. I don't know why we didn't do it, but you know, that's why we're here, get it all finished. So I'm just doing little flecks of red. And then we're going to take some spinach. Oh, nice. I haven't even watched it once. Bob and I were supposed to watch it before he left, but we never got to it. So now I'll wait for him to come home and watch it when he gets home. Hopefully it'll still be there. And then we're going in with fresh grass. All the way down the stem. And then we're going to go in with a little bit of bumblebee. Like that. Then we need some hot pink. And some peach. Like so. And those little bubbles we're going to do, I think, liquid pearl on. And we're going to go in through here. I'm going to sharpen this again. Yeah, exactly. That's what I intend on doing. Just keep myself busy. And a little bit of celery. Well, what I intend on doing is making you guys keep me busy. Well, I do have some housework and stuff that needs to get done. I have a couple of honeydews that he asked for me to do before he left. So he'll be back in 2 shakes of something. He is going to be landing in about half an hour or so. If he's watching, hi honey, but he's probably on his phone and can't type, so. I told him that I was going to be streaming. He said he'll check and see if I'm still streaming when he lands. So in Discord, Yana, you go to the Discord channel and yeah, he just sent me a message telling me that he's landing in about half an hour and going offline. So if you go in and you go into one of the general chats, like one of the ones that have a little text chat marker next to it, there should be a list of people. You can find my name in the list and message me, if that made sense. If not, after stream, I'll pop into Discord and help you out. All right, so we've got some little leaves here. So let's do these leaves first. So let's use our almond. And we're just going to blanket color the whole thing in almond. So we've got 3 of these leaves. Oak leaves, I think they are. I was never good with telling what leaves were what. If you do have difficulties doing that, you can also hit exclamation point email me, and that will give you my email address. Or you can also message me on Instagram or Facebook. Any of those will do. And then we're going to go in with coffee. Down the center here. Tanya! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. So good to see you. All right. So we've got the browns in there, so we're going to put the shadow on this one and the browns in there. Now we're going to go in with these one. A little bit of ginger. Hello, Calamity. Oh, absolutely multitask away. I'm sort of here too, so. I'm never all here. But who is, right? All right, now I'm going to go back over it with the almond. All right, I will take a look here in just a second. Well, we're almost finished with the bottom part of this, and we just have the outer lining to do. So I will do some of that. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, we got lots of time. We may even get this whole thing all finished before 1 o'clock. If I hurry. I'm just going to take a quick peek and see if I got that from Yana. Yes, I did, Yana. I did. Just filling in any of the white spot, blending everything together. Now for the little berries, we're going to take our, no, I don't want mahogany. Let's do wine. We're going to do some wine. Thank you, Kenny. I'd like to have it finished so that we can start a new one on Saturday. And then we're going to go in with scarlet. There we are. And then we're going to go, let's see, what color is this one? I'm going to take some mint. And some carrot for this little leaf here. You are perfectly fine. I would be extremely distracted too. All right. I'm going to go in with some raspberry on this one. And this one. That's leafing. And then a little bit of salmon. And some yellow. Awesome. Yes, make sure you turn them. So Shannon is making cups. If you don't know about Shannon's cups, hit exclamation point Shanny cups, and that will take you to where you can take a look at all the wonderful cups that she makes, because she is awesome at it, I must say. There's already. I have 2 of them. Somebody got me one for my birthday that says enabler. And I bought one myself. This my superhero name, the Enabler. Yeah. Because that is my superpower, so it seems. I know that you didn't mean for that, but I love your cups anyway, so. She hates it when I promote her. She is not fond of self-promotion. She's so wonderful. And she's probably blushing, which is fine. Your cup has cows on it, and it's so cute. And she's having a sale right now, so, which is awesome. I mean, I'm meaning to get another one. All right, so I used Japanese Sunset, and then I'm going to use Bumblebee. That llama. I'm going to use some Bumblebee on that. Making sure that I get the yellow closer to the bugs here because I'm going to make them fireflies. And then we're going to use Scarlet. And then we're going to blend it all together with Japanese Sunset. Yeah, you did. And they're all wonderful. Now that we have fully, made Shannon blush. Hopefully she hasn't run away. She does not do self-promotion, so she won't do it, so I will for her. All right, so now we're going to, yeah, exactly. Now we're going to do the little bugs here. So I'm going to grab some yellows and a little tiny bit of this blue. So we're going to do the wings with this aquamarine. And then we're going to do the yellows around it. So I've used the parchment first. And then we're going to hit lemon. Ah, okay. And then we have corn. How is Dad doing? I have to actually call my dad someday soon. See how he's doing. Make sure that he's got power now. And that's how we are doing the fireflies. All right, Jan. Thank you. Exactly. Exactly, Shannon. You are very correct there. Always answer your parents and your children. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing with the star here. I'm going to start with the parchment. Oh, I started with the lemon. So we're going to start with the lemon because I grabbed the wrong pencil. And then we're going to go with the corn. And then we're going to go with the parchment. And I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. Same with under here, around the bug. Start with the parchment and then the lemon. And then do his little wings. And then over here where there's some stars and magical dust, whatever you want to call it. Just putting in light all the way around the picture. Using the parchment. We've got a lot of little bugs up here as well as a lot of stars. So I'm just blanketing the area with the parchment. And then the corn. And then the lemon. Oh, I like using the lemon more than the corn. It's got a bit more brightness to it. Corn is a little bit duller. Like so. And then the wings. And that one you can actually see a little bit of the firefly. So we're going to take the bumblebee and we're going to color the butt of the fireflies for the ones that can be seen. Actually, all of them are pretty noticeable. So we're just going to put a little darker yellow on their backsides. Alright, so that's the start of one side. Now I think I just want to really lightly continue some of this yellow, connecting the areas a little bit. Like that. Alright, so above the clouds here we've got stars. So let's start with our bumblebee. And then our lemon. We'll make them nice bright stars. Okay. So I'm right now just doing the ones that look like the star shapes, the more solid ones. Make sure I grab lemon. Yeah. Like that. And then with all these smaller ones, we're going to go back in with the parchment and we're going to fill out and around the stars. Just going to get the parchment in there and then I'll go back with a little bit of a, I might go back through with the bumblebee and darken up some of the edges of this, like the drawing part of the stars. And take bumblebee to this one. I grabbed lemon instead of parchment. But that's okay, because I'm going to be using lemon anyway soon. Alright, now the lemon. This is a bright sky. There's a lot of stars up there. Alright, now we're going to come down onto the other side here. And we're going to start with the fireflies behind here. And their wings. And then we're going to come through and do the stars. And the lights from the fireflies. All the magical dust. And then our lemon. And there we have it. And I think think I want to go through with the bumblebee, which is the darkest yellow, and just put in a few little bits on these more prominent stars here. This one here. And this one. All right, almost all done here. Okay. Oh, thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to move all these out of the way because, yeah, I made a mess again. I did actually go through and pick all my pencils up, but we know the mess that I made. Come on now. So I'm just going to move all these pencils over, and of course I will go through and pick them up again and put them away. But for now, we're going to move them over. And move you on over to the main camera so that you can see the whole picture all together. And there we have our Happy Halloween by Rita Berman. This was a special, a Halloween special, a fall special, I think it's called Autumn Special, that she put out to her followers for 2 weeks last October. And of course I downloaded it and never got around to coloring it. So I did pick them all up, I promise. I picked them all up and put them all in my holder, and then I just took them all out again. And Shannon did a stream this morning and was coloring a picture that I was trying to color along with. And she got way further than I did. So like I said, Shannon, I got 2 pumpkins colored. And not even all of 2 pumpkins colored. So I will be trying to catch up to Shannon sometime soon. So those are my 2 pumpkins. Did I get close to the same colors? I'm not using Prismas. I was using these. But yeah. Yeah. So that's how much I got done while you were streaming. Shannon got this done, this done, this done, this done, this done, this done. So, yeah, Shannon got a lot more done than I did. Oh, I didn't do the bubbles. Hold on a sec. Let's do the bubbles. I have to get some sparkly stuff for the bubbles. Hold on a sec. I forgot to do the bubbles. So we're going to use some lovely yellow stickles for the bubbles. Yes, there is so much on each page. They're just so pretty, though. And Shannon did really, really good. Like, she got so much done compared to what I got done. Now, I'm going to put some up here on her head. And I'm also going to put some on the bubbles or the lights on the mushroom there. So I'm using Sunburst. Maybe. I'm going to switch you over to the close-up so you can see. I say that I'm switching you over to the close-up so you can see, and 9 times out of 10 I'm switching you over to the close-up so I can see. And so you can see what I'm doing and not the top of my head as I lean in so close that, on the regular camera you'd probably see the top of my head. Stickles are fun, Shannon. There we go. Oh, there's some little bubbles over here. Let's put some on there too. One here. Don't have me looking too closely because all these little dots will end up with stickles. The great thing of stickles is if you put too much down, you can easily lift it up just by suctioning the liquid back into the tube. Couple more here. Okay. I think I got them all. Oh dear. Hey Bee. Thank you. Oh yeah. You are correct. I did miss those ones. There we go. That will take a while. That will not take a while. You spray catnip and they'll all be in there in a heartbeat. So there is our stickles shining. All over. So there is our picture. Wow, that was quick. That was quick, Shannon. All right, so I'm going to switch you back over so you can see the whole thing here. There you go. So there we are. One completed picture. Yay! It's all done. And of course, I will post it on Facebook and Instagram. I want to say thank you all very much for hanging out with me and keeping me busy while my husband was in flight. He should be landing anytime soon. I may be back. I will be back later doing a members only stream. So if you are a member of the corner, either anyone that is a fairy, we will be coloring this on our members only stream today. And I will be using markers as well as colored pencils. So if you are a member of the fairy group, I will see you all later. Otherwise, stay tuned for any other impromptu streams that may happen tomorrow or on Sunday. Because, yeah, my hubby's going to be gone until Tuesday night. So I might be doing a few more of these let's get this done streams. All right, guys, thank you all very much for hanging out and for visiting. I have no idea what just fell and created that mess, but I obviously have to figure it out. Something just knocked all of my inks down. It's like they're not anywhere where they could be knocked down. I don't understand. But I'll figure it out. All right, guys, thank you all very much for coming, for hanging out with me. Until next time, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. Not only does this help us out with our own self-esteem, but it also helps out with the analytics for YouTube, letting us know that, letting them know that you enjoy what we see, and having new people sent to us. And of course, last but not least, is always relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.